the Boxo breakdowns with Jalek Swoll, Seth Hammaker. Great job, Seth. That was a home race for you. Cool thing. His grandfather was there, I believe. And Will was sharing the story. His grandfather was 91 years old, had never been to a Supercross race. And I tell you, that's pretty cool. So probably a little extra motivation. It's a contract year for Hammaker as well, but I thought he's good. I don't think he's 100%. I think he's banged up from maybe Nashville. I think he took a digger, or the week before. I can't exactly remember, but I definitely know he's not 100%. Did good, but dude, give it to us 120%. Who's at fault? Who isn't at fault right here with the collision?
Man. I mean, yeah, Seth wrote an amazing qualifier, but we're watching the replay right now of Seth.
What would you do right here?
Well, I mean, Jalek pulled out that triple, and you can see how much quicker that triple was. And if Aaron, that slow-mo replay we had, if we can replay that again, I thought I just saw Hammaker look up and look over to the right at the last second. If we'll replay that one more time. I mean, let's see. Let's see. So what I see is Jalek going for it right here. Seth looks like he looks over, and maybe he thinks Jalek's going to stay inside. I think Seth should have been more of aware of his surroundings, because of right when he lands, you can see they have right here. That's still a big gap. Yes, things are happening fast. We're watching it on video, and you're like, there's no way he could have stopped. I can guarantee you that Seth, maybe he didn't see it, but other riders would have saw that, being more aware of your surroundings. But what might have caught Seth off guard is, because that triple was so much faster. Look at how much ground Jalek closed in the middle of the
closing rate.
Yeah, the closing rate. Maybe Seth he's like, there's no way he's that close. You know, he never thought he was that close, and he wasn't until he landed that triple. Yes, was it a very aggressive move? I think it was an aggressive move, but I also think it was kind of a racing move. Right here, he should have seen him out of the corner of his eye. He was almost in front of him already. And that's
so you're not putting any blame on Jalek about maybe Jalek should have anticipated Hammaker? Like, do you think Jalek thought that he was going to stop?
I don't know what Jalek thought. I think this is what I think Jalek thought. I think Jalek thought he was going to triple into that turn. Seth was going to see him out of the corner of his eye. He was going to maybe check up just enough to where he's going to not hit him, and then Jalek goes into second. Yes, when you add it all into like the real speed, true time speed there, it looks like it was Jalek's fault. But look at the closing rate right here. Right here is when Seth should have noticed him. Right here. Right there is where he should have noticed him, but he kept going. And I would, what in that scenario, if he would have noticed, if he would have been aware, if he would have saw him, check up a quick second and then change your trajectory and let Jalek go. And now Hammaker come up the inside of the next sand section because he went outside. That outside was very slow. A lot of guys got past, especially once that triple started to develop to be much faster. That's where Anderson passed on Eli, I believe. It was half a second right there. I bet 0.3 to half a second. That if you were to do a fast lap, that was a big. So right there, he could have, if he would have noticed it, he could have then changed where he was going right there and come up the inside, hit the brakes for a quick second, and then came up the inside of the next on the exit of that turn. Right there is when he should have noticed it. Right there, he's already in front of him. So that's my take. He was already in front of him. He should have been aware of, and if he wasn't aware, just have more, better
awareness of your surroundings. I'm going to Monday morning quarterback it, and I'm going to eat some crow. I called it straight. I said it was Jalek's fault. Because that's the way it appeared to me in the moment. I haven't had time to break it down like you just did. Great edit work.
It was technically Jalek's fault. The crash happened because of Jalek. But as you break it down, like I just broke it down, we're seeing these different things. The front angle is a little different than the back, but I like the back angle the best. I feel like he should have noticed Jalek right
Right.
here. He's already in front of him right there, and he kept going. I feel like he had time to get on the brakes and then come up the inside.
That supports it right there. So Jalek, I know I put the blame on you during the broadcast. I'm sorry, but yeah, that great camera work, Aaron. Great clip, or Hector, whichever one it was.
Hey,
Fabulous job.
Ricky, you can't be, like when you call it on the broadcast, you call it on the broadcast. You don't have time to dissect it. You're just calling and you're telling the fans what we're seeing and what
I saw. Yeah, but I like how you broke it down.
We can't sit here. I mean, we've watched this replay already, folks, already like 10 times already, right? So, we're able to really dissect it and watch it over and over and see, and then also get both of our opinions. So I don't think what you said. I would have probably said the same thing on the fly, but now we've got to the bottom of it.
There you go. Good stuff. Good breakdown. I like that. Yeah, that split decision right there, where Seth saw him at his peripheral. He should have been like, hit the brakes real quick, or at least stood the bike up or tried to. Yeah, he had lost position at that point because he was behind. And I agree with you. That was way to break it down. Hey, for a promo, Boxo is doing a promo. You get 10% off. Title 20. You just type in the code Title 24. Boom, 10% discount. Go check it out.
Hi, folks. Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.